Hello, people. This is day 3 in New York. I'm going to start a blog on my trip to Israel, and I'm going to start with this. I landed in New York on Friday, and it was a whole mess just trying to get to the hotel. Um, After a very complicated day of travel, finally got in, and just went to a local bar. I don't know anything about New York or Brooklyn, and I've never been here before in my life, but um, from someone who's from LA, it didn't necessarily look like the kindest place. And then I actually started talking to the locals, and it was the complete opposite. And it was a lot of fun. The first night I went to a bar with my friend Jonathan, and we got a couple beers, and just someone came up to us at random, and she starts showing me the art exhibit that's being displayed at the bar. It was just a lot of fun in general because everyone was just kind and saying hello and showing us, oh, this, oh, you got to do that, oh, and they're just very welcoming. In general, I liked it. Um, it's not like LA where people have their own agendas and you can see they're in their own world. Um, I don't know, maybe it's the opposite. Um, Different kind of thing. Day two, just decided to walk around Manhattan on the east side, and I saw the Empire State Building, saw Times Square, I saw, um, what is it, New York Public Library. There's just beautiful structures and stuff I've never seen before. Um, it was an experience, and it was just so much walking and so much subway riding. Stuff I don't do usually in LA, unless I'm going down to Chinatown to have some dim sum with my sister. Not the kind of stuff you do on a daily basis in LA necessarily if you have a car. Um, the subway is that's the whole thing in itself. Every stereotype you've ever seen on a subway in a TV show, you see in a subway in New York, and I never understood it, but I understood it. Now I really understand it because now I've seen it firsthand, and it's a lot of fun. Just if you're a people watcher like I am, oh my God, the subway is it's probably one of the best experiences you can have for people watching. The I mean, you just look at these people and there's a story to be told behind every single person, and you get to make up your own kind of backstory as to why they're there at that particular moment. Um, the street performers in the cars, or on the subway themselves, on the platforms. Holy crap! Some of them are amazing. I mean, it's not like L.A. Third Street promenade types. These are really talented individuals who are really loyal to their art. This guy played Happy on a guitar. Oh my God, it was amazing. I love that song, but he gave it new justice. It was an amazing rendition. Some guy on a what's it called? What's accordion. There was a guy on an accordion, and he was just doing a old Russian tune. I loved it. It was so well done. Um, there's just a lot of people like that. You don't get the a lot of the LA folk that are just in their own world, but I know they exist out here in some way, shape, or form. I just don't know where. Um, again, it's a completely different style. You get to the point. Uh, let's say it's like Saturday. I went contra dancing, and I knew East Coast contra dance was a lot different than West Coast, just in terms of the age demographic and the flavor of the contra dance. Of all people, who was calling was Bob Isaacs. Bob Isaacs. I don't even know that much about contra dance in terms of like famous people, but I know who Bob Isaacs is, and he was amazing. He did a grid square. He did who was it? Not a four face four, but he did some very interesting dances. And considering that half the people there were beginners, you wouldn't even know that they were. That's how good he was at calling. And then something else that's just a little different than the LA style is the fellowship afterwards. I love a good fellowship after contra dance, where you go out to a diner and you guys just schmooze and eat, and it's the whole event onto itself. Um, Everyone was under 30. That's completely different in terms of how I've done my fellowships. Usually when it comes to fellowships, I'm the only one under 30, and and I don't care. I love my older cohorts in contra dance. I say they're a lot more stable than people my age, and that's why I love them. And they're good friends of mine. But it was again completely different. Nothing but young people. I knew East Coast was different in terms of contra dance, but this was a whole different kind of it's a whole different kind of fellowship, because it was young people headlines and what they do, how they do. A lot of people were from out of town. A lot of people were local, and it was a good mixture of everything. But going back to my Israel trip, it's in itself. If you think about it, the trip to Israel is my real focus right now, and in the next day or so, I have to start packing again to go to Israel. But if getting back to that point, the Jewish, if you want to know what all the cool Jewish kids are doing on a Saturday night, they're contra dancing, and that's good for Israelis to know, and that's good for anyone from LA who wants to meet nice Jewish people, or basically anyone in any part of the country that wants to meet nice Jewish people. Um, it's the place to go. Contra dancing Saturday night at a church. That's where you'll meet all the Jewish people. Um, so I'm going to sign off right now, and I'll keep you guys updated as time passes. And I want to wish my mom and dad and my brother um, love and wishes. I miss you guys. I know you guys are all worrying about me. Um, yeah, um, just call me, and yeah, feel free to post on this video whatever you have to say. Alright, bye.